third day there was a marriage in Cana of Galilee. And it came to pass that all the wine was drunk. And the mother of Jesus said unto the Lord, They have no more wine. And Jesus said unto the servants, Fill 6 water pots with water. And they did so. And when the steward of the feast did taste of the water from the pots, it had become wine. And they knew not whence it had come. But the servants did know, and they applauded loudly in the kitchen. And they said unto the Lord, How the hell did you do that? And inquired of him, Do you do children's parties? And the Lord said, No. But the servants did press him, saying, Go on, give us another one. And so he brought forth a carrot, and said, Behold this, for it is a carrot. And all about him knew that it was so, for it was orange, with a green top. And he did place a large red cloth over the carrot, and then removed it. And lo, he held in his hand a white rabbit. And all were amazed and said, This guy is really good. He should turn professional. And they brought him on a stretcher, a man who was sick of the palsy. And they cried unto him, Maestro, this man is sick of the palsy. And the Lord said, If I had to spend my whole life on a stretcher, I'd be pretty sick of the palsy too. And they were filled with joy and cried out, Lord, thy one-liners are as good as thy tricks. Thou art indeed an all-round family entertainer. And there came unto him a woman called Mary, who had seen the Lord and believed. And Jesus said unto her, Put on a tutu and lie down in this box. And then took he forth a saw and cleft her in twain. And there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth. But Jesus said, O ye of little faith. And he threw open the box, and lo, Mary was whole. And the crowd went absolutely bananas. And Jesus and Mary took a big bow. And he said unto her, From now on you shall be known as Sharon. For that is a good name for an assistant. And the people said, We've never seen anything like this. This is great. You must be the Son of God. Here ends the lesson.
The Elastic-Faced Genius. A biography of Rowan Atkinson. The name Rowan Atkinson conjures up images of slapstick brilliance, rubbery features contorted in exaggerated expressions, and a profound mastery of physical comedy. More than just Mr. Bean, the character that catapulted him to global fame, Atkinson is a complex and multifaceted talent, a comedian, actor, writer, and car enthusiast who has carved a unique and enduring place in the history of British and international comedy. This is the story of the man behind the mask, a look at the life and career of Rowan Sebastian Atkinson. Born on January 6, 1955, in Consett, County Durham, England, Rowan was the youngest of 4 sons to Eric Atkinson, a farmer and director of his own company, and Ella May Atkinson. His upbringing was far from the world of show business. He attended Durham Choristers School and later St. Bees School, where he was described as quiet and reserved, showing an early aptitude for science and engineering rather than the performing arts. This low-key persona would become a recurring theme, a stark contrast to the flamboyant characters he would later embody. Despite his quiet demeanor, Atkinson found a creative outlet in the school's drama society. He discovered a talent for mimicry and impersonation, capturing the nuances of his teachers and classmates with uncanny accuracy. These early performances offered a glimpse of the comedic genius lurking beneath the surface. While not a natural extrovert, he found comfort and expression through assuming another persona, a skill that would define his career. His academic pursuits led him to Newcastle University, where he earned a degree in electrical engineering. However, the allure of comedy proved too strong. He continued his studies at Queen's College, Oxford, pursuing a master's degree in electrical engineering. It was at Oxford that Atkinson truly blossomed as a performer, joining the Oxford University Dramatic Society and the Experimental Theatre Club. He began writing and performing sketches, honing his observational humor and developing his distinctive physical style. A pivotal moment came in 1976 when he met screenwriter Richard Curtis. Their collaboration sparked a creative partnership that would shape both their careers. Together, they wrote and performed in the Oxford Revue at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe. The show was a resounding success, garnering critical acclaim and establishing Atkinson as a rising star in the comedy world. The raw energy and intelligent wit of their performances hinted at the comedic brilliance that was yet to come. The late 1970s marked the beginning of Atkinson's professional career. He made his television debut in 1979 on the satirical sketch show, Not the 9 O'Clock News. The show, which also featured Mel Smith, Pamela Stephenson, and Griff Rhys-Jones, became a massive hit, showcasing Atkinson's remarkable range and versatility. He excelled in both verbal and physical comedy, demonstrating a keen understanding of timing and pacing. His characters, often hapless and socially awkward, resonated with audiences, establishing him as a comedic force to be reckoned with. The success of Not the 9 O'Clock News paved the way for Blackadder, a historical sitcom created by Atkinson and Richard Curtis, with a later series co-written by Ben Elton. This series, set in different periods of British history, cemented Atkinson's status as a comedic legend. As Edmund Blackadder, a cynical and often scheming character, Atkinson delivered witty and sardonic lines with impeccable precision. The show's sharp writing, historical satire, and ensemble cast, which included Tony Robinson as the long-suffering Baldric and Hugh Laurie as the dim-witted George, made it a critical and commercial success. Blackadder showcased Atkinson's ability to portray complex characters with depth and nuance. While the show was undoubtedly funny, it also explored themes of power, ambition, and the absurdity of historical events. The series evolved over its 4 iterations, with each season offering a fresh and inventive take on the Blackadder character. It remains a beloved and influential sitcom, widely regarded as one of the greatest British comedies of all time. While Blackadder brought him critical acclaim, it was the creation of Mr. Bean in 1990 that launched Atkinson into global superstardom. Mr. Bean, a childlike buffoon with a penchant for chaos, was a character driven by physical comedy and visual gags. Inspired by silent film comedians like Charlie Chaplin and Buster Keaton, Mr. Bean transcended language barriers, appealing to audiences of all ages and cultures. Atkinson's masterful use of facial expressions, body language, and slapstick humor made Mr. Bean an instantly recognizable and universally loved character. Mr. Bean's simplicity was its strength. The character's lack of dialogue allowed Atkinson to rely on his physical prowess and comedic timing to convey emotions and create hilarious situations. His interactions with inanimate objects, his awkward encounters with other people, and his relentless pursuit of simple pleasures made him both endearing and exasperating. The series spawned 2 feature films, Bean, 1997, and Mr. Bean's Holiday, 2007, further solidifying Mr. Bean's place in popular culture. Beyond Mr. Bean and Blackadder, Atkinson has enjoyed success in a variety of other roles. He starred in the spy spoof Johnny English, a series of films that parodied the James Bond franchise. He also appeared in films such as 4 Weddings and a Funeral, Love Actually, and Rat Race, showcasing his versatility as an actor. On stage, he has starred in productions of Oliver and the Nerd, demonstrating his talent for classical acting and comedic drama. Despite his on-screen persona, Atkinson is known to be a private and reserved individual. He avoids the spotlight whenever possible and rarely gives interviews. He is passionate about cars and motorsport, owning a collection of classic and high-performance vehicles. He has even written articles and reviews for motoring magazines. This passion has occasionally led to controversy, including a high-profile car crash in 2011. Rowan Atkinson's impact on comedy is undeniable. He has inspired generations of comedians with his innovative use of physical comedy, his sharp wit, and his ability to create memorable and relatable characters. His work has been celebrated with numerous awards, including a BAFTA Award for Best Light Entertainment Performance and a Laurence Olivier Award for Best Actor in a Musical. He was also appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire, CBE, in 2013 for his services to drama and charity. His characters, both verbal and visual, resonate with audiences because they tap into universal human experiences. From the cynical observations of Blackadder to the childlike antics of Mr. Bean, Atkinson's creations expose the absurdities of everyday life and offer a comedic lens through which to view the world. While Mr. Bean remains his most globally recognized character, Rowan Atkinson is far more than just that. He is a skilled actor, writer, and comedian with a diverse body of work that showcases his remarkable talent. He is a master of physical comedy, a gifted improviser, and a keen observer of human nature. He has earned his place among the pantheon of comedic greats and continues to inspire and entertain audiences around the world. Rowan Atkinson is a comedic genius, a truly elastic-faced legend.